You know that feeling, right? That rare click where everything just falls into place. It's like the universe suddenly stops fighting you and decides to be on your team. Well, today we're going to dig into a really cool idea. What if that thing we call luck isn't just some random lightning strike? What if it's actually something you can build? A moment where all your hard work, all your preparation finally lines up with a perfect opportunity.
All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to follow the journey of this guy, Thabo Milton Molala, through 4 pretty distinct phases. First, we'll look at this map in the stars he was using. Then, we'll see why his first move was to do, well, nothing, in the power of the pause. After that, it gets intense with the scream to act. And finally, we'll see how it all comes together in catching the cosmic wind.
So let's set the scene. It's the fall of 2026. There's this feeling in the air, a sense of possibility. And for our guy, Thabo, the world, which usually feels so chaotic, is starting to make a different kind of sense. He feels like he's been handed a secret map, a key to navigating all the noise.
And boom, this quote just nails the whole idea right here. For Thabo, luck wasn't this thing that just zaps you out of the blue. Nope, it was something you could actually prepare for. It's about being ready, having your mind in the right place when the sky or the opportunity is just right.
So this secret map, what even was it? Well, he called it his celestial blueprint. Now, before you start thinking of crystal balls and prophecies, hold on, it was way more like a strategic calendar. He basically mapped out these moments of what he felt was peak, quote, beneficial energy. And he didn't use it to see the future, not at all. He used it to plan his moves, to know when to prepare and exactly when to act to get the biggest bang for his buck. Okay, so he's got this blueprint, this master plan. You'd think his first move would be to hit the ground running, right? Go all out. But, and this is what's so interesting, his blueprint told him to do the exact opposite. It whispered, just wait.
And man, what a contrast this paints. You look around, and everyone else is just rushing in, making a ton of noise, basically tripping all over themselves. But not Thabo. He's like a lion hiding in the tall grass, totally still, watching, gathering strength. He's just watching that celestial clock, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. It's all about intentional stillness.
And then it happens. The entire vibe shifts. That quiet season of just waiting and preparing, it's over. The stars align, that invisible path he was waiting for is suddenly lit up, and it is go time. The time for patience has officially passed.
So remember how his calendar was whispering, wait, just hold on? Well, now it's screaming. Just one word, but it's loud, it's clear, and you absolutely can't ignore it. ACT. This is it. This is the moment the whole game changes. All that stored up potential energy is about to become pure kinetic action.
So what does it look like to act when you're this prepared? Well, it's not a panic scramble, it's smooth, it's graceful. He wasn't just stumbling into opportunities, he was seizing them like they'd been sitting there waiting just for him. Every door he tried felt like it was already unlocked, and every risk he took felt cushioned, like the universe had his back because he'd done the prep work.
And this right here is probably the most important part of this whole story. Perfect timing, a favorable alignment, whatever you want to call it, that doesn't just hand you success. All it does is set the stage. It provides the perfect conditions. You're the one who has to choose to step into that spotlight and actually perform.
All right, so he waited, he prepared, and then he acted. But so what? What was the result? That brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, where we get to see how all this perfect timing didn't just create a good week or a good month, it built a lasting foundation. The breakthrough came as something every single creative person dreams about, a state of frictionless flow. You know where the static just disappears? All these different parts of his life and his work, the storytelling, the designs, his brand, they all just clicked. Suddenly, it wasn't a grind anymore. The work felt like it was just arriving, perfectly formed. And this incredible flow state produced real, tangible things. His content hit a new level. It became a masterpiece. His brand ideas went from just sketches to something bold and real. And when he launched his biggest project yet, a whole book, he wasn't nervous. He was certain. He felt like he had the weight of all that preparation pushing him forward. So when you boil it all down, the lesson from Thabo's journey is this really powerful idea. He didn't just sit around hoping for a lucky gust of wind to come by. No way. He spent all that quiet time meticulously, carefully building the sails. So when that cosmic wind finally did arrive, he was ready. Ready to catch it and ready to ride it all the way to his destiny.
In the end, this whole story is a powerful reminder that opportunity is all around us. And that really brings the question right back to you, doesn't it? The universe might be setting the stage for you right now, but the real question is, are you ready to perform?